thrilling couple of days for pro surfing, and now this one's getting started and just going straight down as M.Cibilic in the matchup with Leonardo Fioravanti.
It's crazy, and I mean, that is a roller coaster of surfing as we see Morgs. Couple of quick in and outs for Morgan.
Yeah, he's still trying to reset his jersey on his back.
Right now, Joe, going to use that priority. Let's see what the Italians got here. Waits off the bottom, snaps off the top. I'll let you take it away.
Good man, Kaipo. Here we go. Leo trying to settle in. You saw him kind of repositioning for that move, then goes to a tail drift. And now hunting, trying to pick up that board. You can tell he rides some blades. He's so strong. Doesn't even need that much volume to carry him. He could just push hard as he wants on his equipment. Came off maybe the heat of the day yesterday in a back and forth battle with Al Cleland Jr. Never runs out of gas. How'd you like the start?
I thought it was good. This was a classic example of just working with that lump and bump that sometimes the bowl has. It's kind of like everywhere he placed his turns, that bump just accentuated a bit more, whereas sometimes it can work in an exact opposite way. You even look here on the inside, perfect timing with that bump, and just that like never giving up attitude. You think back to some of the injuries he's had, how he's had to fight his way back.
Spring into this wave is M.Cibilic. Throws down that carve. So much speed. This board is magical from Sharp Eye. Look at that. Carve felt it release but stayed in control. He's just going to pump that board to make it through this inside. He found the connection there. Now he's starting to hunt for a finish. Keeps going down the line. Morgan on the wind up, but loses it after that big effort to close it out. But you can tell right away when he gets up, this is one of the best boards I've seen under his feet. It looks like he can fly on that thing.
Let's see. So just gets up and going, lots of speed down the line. The transitions out of his turns are just so fast. He's just got so much whip coming. I mean, that turn there, he almost lost it too, but he's just got so much control over this board. And unfortunate for him to hold up.
Ripping on a twin fin in that one as we watch this wave set up. A solid one for M.Cibilic. Flying into that first section. Pushing hard off the bottom. It was vibrating there, but he has control, just springing out in front again. Now fading, running, looks like he's in total control. Been working a lot with Nathan Hedge recently on his ripping, but also his headspace. And he's looking confident. Crushes that inside section. So much flow and speed out of that board, and he's just ditched a .43 and added to his lead out front.
Let's have a look. Pretty deep on this one. Takes off. Comes around this section. Nice bit of height to this wave too, and just absolutely holding that rail to the last moment. And again, for a second time, judges are going to eat that one up. Comes around the corner here. And just a beautiful connection to the inside. Much smoother transition than the previous wave. Got to be thinking he's going to be squeezing a little bit more out of this scoring.
So right there, we saw Leo with priority when Morgan took off, Kaipo. What did you see there?
I saw maybe a mistake from L.Fioravanti. He had priority. I checked my Apple Watch. It looks like Morgan just got a 7.17, so that was under priority. So I mean, I think maybe Leo might want that one back. And the other thing too, Joe, is that, you know, you've seen with the tide filling, the sets are far and fewer in between.
Waiting for the score of the matchup, he actually told me that he stepped into a hole and he couldn't move his leg, and then he got clipped there. We're wishing him the best. Right into a snap there off the top. 2 turns for Leonardo Fioravanti. And blowing the whole board out the back, staying over the top of that Sharp Eye. That was savvy. And now just pacing through the flats well. He's been sitting for a long time. And still looks engaged. A little tap finish for the Italian to step off. Medical report, but we're wishing him the best as we look at Leo's last wave.
Yeah, so let's see. Big jab in the pocket there. Drives up into the lip. And I think it's his third one. He does so well to recover. It almost... I need to see that again. And beautiful. We get to watch it one more time. The power that he had through that tail blow. It almost looked like he kind of almost lost it there, but he regained. Brings it through to the inside. I mean, this is going to be a great score. Is it going to be the 8-1-7? Initially, I'm not getting 8-1-7 feels, but it's going to be a good score. Big jab in the pocket. I think he's going to need more, but the thing that's going to be against him is the fact that Morgs has priority. It was beautiful surfing, but just lacking a tiny bit. Almost the requirement he was chasing. Bit of a line kind of rolling through the lineup now.
So right now Morgan's taking this wave. For him, he's just keeping Leo off it, but he also wants to improve on his 6.5, real smooth through the first 2 points. He's got a great pace, well-timed snap off the lip. M.Cibilic wrapping. He is looking so much better than he did when he finished 5th in the world. He's ready to compete in the world title race once he's back on tour full time. And he'll run out the clock here. Throws that nice tight jam to right away. Have to wait till next season. This was his last answer.
Yeah, let's see what he got done here. So out the back. Oh, just overcooked that one. Just went. I mean, there was not much more opportunity left on the wave. He
6.93. He's hearing it now. Finished with priority. Kept Leo off the last wave, but also turned it into a keeper. And now he's going to have Jordy Smith in the quarterfinals.